former WWE United States Champion debuts for AEW Dynamite. Jon Moxley entering an inpatient alcohol treatment program. Top WWE NXT star could be done before the end of the year. The Young Bucks hint that Kevin Owens' departure from WWE. Kevin Owens gets Seth Rollins one more time this Monday night. 5 wrestlers removed from Impact Wrestling's roster page. And the USO'S brother has his NXT debut. What is going on, wrestling fans? We all love our wrestling and we all love some good news. Now, former WWE United States Champion, he debuted tonight at AEW Dynamite. Samurai Del Sol, formerly known as Callisto, made his AEW debut tonight on November 3rd episode of AEW Dynamite. Samurai Del Sol and Aerostar, they answered FTR's open challenge for the AAA World Tag Team Championships, but fell short. So Callisto made his debut. There was a lot of lucha chants happening. He fell short. He was tagging up with, I think he was from Lucha Underground, Aerostar. I remember him from there. So Aerostar, they fell short, but it was good seeing Callisto. How big is this roster gonna grow from Tony Khan on AEW? It's starting to get huge. I don't know if he's actually going to be a part of the roster or if he's just from the AAA promotion. Now, Jon Moxley has entered the inpatient alcohol treatment program. AEW President Tony Khan has announced that the former world champion Jon Moxley is entering an inpatient alcohol treatment program. Khan has shared the news in a string of tweets all over Twitter, of course. I did not know this. I wondered why when I watched AEW today that where was Moxley? We had Miro, Rusev, whatever you want to call him, go into the tournament, which was awesome seeing him win as well, and seeing him and Bryan Danielson at the end face to face, because they're going to face each other now. But Jon Moxley, we wish him all the luck, and yeah, in the alcohol treatment program, so good luck with that. Now, we heard news not long ago that Johnny Gargano could be leaving within the next month and a half once his contract is up. Could he be all elite? But the other person that we're looking at is Kyle O'Reilly. There's been a lot of talk internally about the future of NXT star Kyle O'Reilly and his current WWE contract, which is going to expire the end of next month. O'Reilly is currently listed internally as the number 2 babyface for the NXT brand, behind Ciampa. Since NXT 2.0 reboot, O'Reilly has kind of been aligned with Von Wagner. It's a bit of a tag team and some crappy promos last week. I didn't like their promos last week at Halloween Havoc. O'Reilly, he's 34. He signed with NXT in 2017 following a run with both Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling that saw him feud with Adam Cole over the Ring of Honor Championship. As the two tag team partners rose through the ranks of Ring of Honor as the Future Shock tag team, in NXT, O'Reilly was a part of one of the best factions in history of that brand, and almost of history of all time with Undisputed Era. Obviously, Kyle O'Reilly could sign a new deal by the next couple of weeks or whatever, but it doesn't look like with some of these new stars he's really going to get much of a push in NXT for that world title, which he was going for. I can see that Wagner guy coming for it. We know Bron Breakker is going to get it very soon, and there's so many other good superstars that I reckon have just jumped the queue on Kyle O'Reilly. So I think that he is going to be all elite. I think he will join Bobby Fish and Adam Cole. The American Dragons might reunite, and we might see Fish and O'Reilly tag it up. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. He's gonna be all elite. Put it in pen and paper now. Put it in pen and paper. So the Young Bucks have tweeted and they've hinted of Owens' departure. Owens' departure of WWE? I think not. The Young Bucks continue to drop hints and make it look like Kevin Owens will be joining them in All Elite Wrestling in early 2022. The Young Bucks updated their profile to say MROW. That is a reference to the Mount Rushmore of wrestling faction that also included Owens, Adam Cole, Matt and Nick Jackson. Also, Cole included the MROW hashtag in a tweet in 2016 before he started in WWE NXT. Owens' WWE contract is set to expire at the end of January, and there is nothing indicating at all that his plans on staying. At this point, all signs point to him making the move to AEW since his contract expires at the end of January. He could appear by February 1st next year on AEW. Last night on Raw, Owens said during his promo he wanted to give the fans something to remember, and it did not matter if it was for 3 months or 3 years. I think the 3 years, I think this is all a work. I think he's just getting everyone all hyped up to see if he's going to end up going to AEW, and I don't think he is. I think he loves WWE. I think he loves where he's at, and just from his match with Big E, which was freaking awesome, I really think Kevin Owens will be staying in WWE. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins next week. So look, this is why I think as well Kevin Owens ain't going anywhere. Next week he's getting another big match. He's being shown that he's at the top of the card in WWE and on Raw. Next week the rivalry between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins is about to be reunited. We get to see KO set his sights on trying to teach Rollins a lesson this Monday night. They always have a wicked match every time they fight. I'm looking forward to this one. Kevin Owens is staying All Entertainment. All Entertainment is staying. 5 Impact wrestlers were removed from the Impact Wrestling rosters page today. Impact Wrestling quietly removed 5 names from their roster. Impact Wrestling quietly removed 5 names from their roster page on their website. The names that have been removed are No Way Jose, Taylor Wilde, TJP, Tommy Dreamer, and Petey Williams. Now, Petey Williams is obvious because he's been working on a tryout basis as a WWE producer. Tommy Dreamer is kind of obvious if you watch Dark Side of the Ring. TJP, don't know what's happening there. Taylor Wilde and No Way Jose, maybe not getting over. I don't know if they're getting released. Who knows? But they have been removed. No idea why they've been removed, but let's just keep our eyes peeled and see what happens, that they end up somewhere else, or if they are just done. The USO'S brother debuted 2 days ago, 1 day ago, whenever you're watching this. Solo, I can't pronounce his name, Solo Sikoa. Anyway, he picked up an easy victory in his first match on NXT 2.0 in a one-sided bout. He defeated Jeet Rama after an Uso splash. Sikoa, who is the younger brother of Jimmy and Jay Uso, was portrayed in the light that his family abandoned him from a storyline perspective. The show did not acknowledge his relations with the Usos or their father Rikishi. Still, holy shit, you should see the resemblance to the Usos. He looks like an Uso, you can tell straight away. He's going to be up there with Bron Breakker. They're going to be having main events for the NXT title. So much good stuff happening in NXT 2.0. That's all I've got today. This is kind of a new channel. Started it about a year ago. Was putting up some RF footage and documentaries that they all got taken off. Got some warnings. So we're just going to start off fresh with this channel. So if you can do us a solid, it'll help the channel grow from what it was already. And I'm going to try and give you some wrestling news, and we'll have some wrestling fun on this channel. I'll try and do as much as I can. Thanks guys for watching, and keep watching wrestling. See you!